Good afternoon, I'm Malcolm Jordan and this is your Midday News Fix for Tuesday, the 17th of March. Another major shake-up to the health system, returning power to districts. From July, decisions on workforces, budgets and service delivery will be made locally, and hospitals will be able to recruit without central sign-off. Strategy, standards and system-wide planning remain with Health New Zealand. Health Minister Simeon Brown says a devolved health system is one of the most effective ways to ensure good responses to demand.
So that decisions can happen closer to home for patients, and that clinicians, frontline doctors and nurses, can actually be involved in the decisions which matter.
Our government says each country needs to decide its own role in the Strait of Hormuz. Donald Trump says numerous countries will help after asking allies to help oil shipments through the strait. But Japan and Australia say they have no plans to send ships, and UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer says Britain won't be drawn into wider war.
I want to see an end to this war as quickly as possible, because the longer it goes on, the more dangerous the situation becomes.
Meanwhile, Finance Minister Nicola Willis says New Zealand hasn't been asked to act so far.
We're conscious that countries will be assessing their own positions, taking a range of actions, looking at alternative routes for oil and goods, and I'm sure there'll be much to play out on this in the days ahead.
And the spike in petrol prices appears to be giving people the impetus to go electric. BYD New Zealand's Warren Wilmot says they sold 80 EVs on Saturday, more than doubling the usual number.
A lot of people do their research first, but I think what's happened is people who've been on the fence about buying a new car are taking this moment now to actually go and do that.
The Education Review Office is overhauling its systems for reports on schools, making it easier for families to judge performance. They'll include attendance, progress, achievement and student wellbeing. Jamie Cunningham has more.
The reporting will indicate what's being done well and where improvement is needed. Chief Review Officer Ruth Shinoda says parents told staff they wanted clearer information about the quality of where their children are being taught. The format will be used for primary, intermediate and secondary schools from next term.
Gloria Vale leavers are back in court arguing the Labour Inspectorate misunderstood its responsibility to protect Kiwis against exploitation. The Gloria Vale Leavers Trust is fighting to have two MB reports from 2017 and 2021 quashed because both ruled that Gloria Vale workers were volunteers rather than employees. An employment court ruling later in 2023 found the opposite. Trust spokesperson Liz Gregory says the inadequate investigation has harmed a lot of people.
These people may well have been in slavery. This is a really serious ill judgment from a government department that has left people sitting in slavery for years.
To sport, discussions are continuing today in Melbourne on whether to privatise Australian cricket's Big Bash League. The Crusaders have re-signed Shea Feehaki until the 2028 season, and Alex Johnston has had his life-size statue unveiled at South Sydney's league training base after overtaking Ken Irvine's mark of 212 premiership tries. I'm Malcolm Jordan. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.